Exciting news. A new charity is coming to Middlesbrough and it's set to help children right across the North East who are autistic. Vienna's Voice has been created by Venis, who was inspired by his daughter. Now, Paul has been into BBC Radio TEES to tell us all about it, along with author Jamie Boyle, who's planning some fantastic fundraising.
When my little princess come along and we started to notice that, she was different, and I sort of prepared myself for what she was, and which was the autistic. But when we got the diagnosis, that's when it kind of hit, because you start looking at the possibilities of her not being able to look after herself as an adult, or she might never talk, or there's these things that do concern you as a parent. But as you learn and you grow with her, and you see day-to-day things is just so rewarding. The way she is, she's unique. Vienna doesn't need to prepare for the world. The world needs to prepare for Vienna.
That's a good way of looking at it, isn't it?
Definitely.
Brilliant. And I guess you must speak to other parents, and they must have similar issues to yourself, so it would be great to be able to give them all this help. Yeah, well, I openly speak about it on my socials, which is on my Instagram, and I have so many parents and people messaging me saying about autism and asking questions, and it's great to be able to talk about their children, talk about my child, around meltdowns, around communication things and stuff like that, so I'm learning so much, and I've met so many amazing people who have autistic kids. It's brilliant. It really is heartwarming, because before my daughter got diagnosed with autism, and there's no word of lie, when I had autism, I remembered Rain Man. The film Rain Man, where he counts cards, and that was my first experience with autism. It worried me a little bit, but now with all the connections that I have and the people I speak to, it's absolutely amazing. To the support that's out there, the help that gets offered, and not only that, watching her go about her day is just so rewarding. So the big dream, ideally, what do you want from this charity? I would love to be able to give 75% of the charity intake. I would love to have one or two people helping me build this charity to the point where we have a pot. We can do anything and everything for these autistic kids in the northeast area. And when I take my daughter to a play area, she can sit in the corner with her hands over her ears, or you have to put her headphones on, her muffins, and so she can actually play, but she doesn't like to communicate with other children, or she can't get as meltdown, so you only last 5 or 10 minutes and then you have to take her out. I would love to hire a big, massive play world just for my little girl. That's what I thought. But now, when I see these autistic kids together, they're all the same. They're all just in their own world, moving around, and none of them's bothering each other. My next thought after that was, I want to book this play world for all these autistic kids, and they can spend the full day there. The parents can come, coffee, tea, and we're able to connect and talk. That was my little moment. I thought, I can raise enough money to be able to do that, and then next came the Vienna's Voice charity, where, and I'm slowly but surely making that happen with Vienna's Voice. It just needs a couple of more hoops to jump through, but once we're there, and I believe, with the people I have around me and the socials and the connections, I think we can make it bigger around Vienna's Voice. I'm hoping anyway. When you mentioned there about the support you have around you, we're joined by Jamie Boyle, a local author, and you're helping with the charity, Jamie, aren't you?
I am. I'm really proud to be involved. Several books over the years have supported good causes such as Sunseas Ministries in Stockton, the Bradley Lowry Foundation, Middlesbrough Cancer Ward. I work closely with Paul, and when he suggested this, I thought, wow, I want to be involved. He's making a difference to the youth of Teesside, so I just thought, do you know what, Paul, well done. And myself and my wife, we thought, do you know what, I want to fully back this, and this is why several of my books now for the next couple of years will be involved with Vienna's Voice. Fantastic on the books, but also gruelingly, you're going to be going to London to do something incredible. I can't even imagine this. Yeah, I decided about a week ago, I said to my wife, I said, guess what? I'm going to go and sleep rough in London for a night. And then I thought, do you know what I'm going to do for 2 nights? And I remember James English done a documentary. He slept for a week rough in Glasgow, and I said, you know what, because I spend a lot of time in London. I'm going to be down there anyway. I've got a book signings. When I get there after one day, and I think, my God, I've got another 6 nights of this. But do you know what? I'll just have to bite down the gum shield, and every single penny I get is going to go to Vienna's Voice. I'm sure there'll be a few moments when I'll I think, oh my God, what have I got myself into? But do you know what? It is for a good cause, and I'm sure it'll bring out the character in me.
What do you make of this, Paul?
Well, I think he fits it perfectly. He already looks like he's been sleeping enough, doesn't he?
You're going to be joined by some celebs as well to help you along.
Alex Reid, I think, is going to be doing a night with me. And I spoke to the actor Michael Parr. Now, he's played Ross in Emmerdale.
Right, yeah.
So he said, you know what, Jamie? I'll sleep out on a night with you.
How much are you hoping to raise?
If we get £1,000, I'll be happy. Do you know what? If I get a tenner, it's an experience.
Anything's better than nothing, innit?
But do you know what? It's going to be good publicity for Vienna's Voice. So I think we're going to be registered in 5 or 6 weeks.
I'm hoping so, yeah.
So we're going to be well underway by then. But you know what? This is for a fantastic cause, and it's going to be local, and it's for helping the youth of Teesside.
Well, good luck to Jamie sleeping rough in London. That's going to be a task and a half, isn't it, for an entire week? And good luck to Paul as well and everyone involved in Vienna's Voice. Look out for more details on Paul Venis and Jamie Boyle's social media pages. And as Paul mentioned there, hopefully they'll have a website up very, very soon.